Boom! Now we're there. Hello, stream. Back in on the day of hot fires. Day 2. It's gonna be about another hour before we, not an hour, 45 minutes to an hour before we seriously get going. But right. Let's take any questions, and we'll probably just keep it on until T-minus 20 minutes. Oh yeah. Yeah. But go ahead with questions. I'm not gonna put up the dual cams yet. Also, that's. Vibes are very calm right now. Immaculate. Not much going on.
Vibes? Yeah, vibes are chilling.
Yeah, pretty chill. Nothing overly stressful.
Yeah, but you weren't here yesterday. Yesterday was diabolical.
Really?
It was just like every like thing we did was an uphill battle yesterday.
Tell the stream. I mean, throttle valves were a win. Tell the stream.
Oh, like actually?
Yeah, what was going on yesterday?
So leak checks went very smoothly, but after that we had to water cold flow like 5 times to lock in our new mass flow.
Because we were in cavitating?
Well, yeah, we had to figure out the combination of fluids hardware downstream to give us the requisite pressure drop to maintain cavitation. Right. And that was just brutal. So that was all day. And then nitrogen got down below the requisite pressure so we could actually hot fire. It was rough, honestly.
Right. Oh, wait, throttle valves look like a win, though?
Throttle valves was a win, but I had long since gone to bed. And
like, I happened like 1 a.m. Probably today. Today, yeah. I followed messages. We can throttle now.
Well, how close are other schools to the milestone? Try not to think about it.
Yeah. We assume that they're going to do it tomorrow, right?
No.
I mean, just to keep pace.
Texas A&M had their first successful hot fire 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Static?
Okay.
Yes.
But they have a hybrid. They have a hybrid rocket. So, that puts into question, how fast is the turnaround time?
And if they need to recast propellant.
Hybrids aren't usable.
What if it's already cast? It's never gonna.
They wouldn't cast before.
But the fuel is inert.
Well,
it's not inert. Yeah. I'm saying it's not like a solid where it's an explosive waiting to happen.
True. Is it like what, paraffin or
HTV?
Oh, okay. Interesting.
When are you guys planning to do the milestone test? Good question.
Good question, Oscar. What was the good questions?
End of this week or hopefully next week.
Soon TM.
Oh, we got lots of people in here.
Should we put a tarp over the bottles this time?
Nah, it's fine.
Or should it just be a meme now?
The bottles were there. Hopefully by the 30th? No, that's our cutoff, Adam. It will be by the 30th.
Let's put up dual cam.
Put up dual cam? So true.
Nice.
Except it's 2 views of the same. Oh. It's not interesting.
Alex is stress testing. What is that?
There's just a fire.
What could have that possibly have done?
But we did have a big W yesterday, though, with valves at least.
Yeah. Maybe adding point make it have to
what up, Caesar? From USF, wow.
Oh, damn.
Jacob, the answer to that is never. I'd prefer if you don't do that. The only thing we're adding to this is potentially a key flux reducing additive.
PDMS?
Or TIOS, depending on what we decide to use. They're mostly the same thing.
XX is not a sponsor.
What? Oh, not sponsored? So true.
I love it.
Glug glug.
Adam's asking what the time for testing today.
No, it's looking like so. The stream title and thumbnail is slightly misleading. We will be finishing.
Clickbait. Next week of reflecting though.
No, we'll be finishing. The plan for today is we were experiencing significant reg droop. Stop laughing. I'm explaining the deal. Experienced significant reg droop in the last test. We implemented a fix. We need to do a fuel cold flow to verify the fix. Yeah, bulk nitrogen was down yesterday, so that was a bit of an impediment. But we're going to do a fuel cold flow to verify that fix, make sure we're happy with the results. We're going to move on to the 20-second burn at 100%. The 40% burns are probably going to wait till tomorrow. Though we should be all ready for those tomorrow.
Think about 2 minus 40 minutes until the burn.
To the burn,
No.
I don't know. I wouldn't give us a T minus for the burn until we're through the
Makes sense.
cold flow, because that is a direct blocker for the burn.
Yeah. Talk about the changes we're making.
Didn't I just do that?
Did you water flow? Water mass?
Oh yeah. We experienced significant overcooling in our first few tests, and we have reduced the water jacket mass flow by 2 pounds a second from 7 to 5. That should hopefully let us eke back some C-star efficiency.
Right.
We were sitting at a really sad 82%. Maybe we can bump that up to the low 90s.
That'd be huge. My guess would be around 87% today. 88.
I would like to get at least 5 to 7% back. That would be nice. But we won't know till after the testing, so stay tuned, I suppose.
Right.
Yeah.
It's important that we do get our efficiency back so we can hit our thrust requirements for the challenge, actually. Because 7 pounds per second is way too much.
Yeah, our models were very conservative, so we're gonna see what we get. This at this mass flow, this gives us another data point for our heat flux.
Right.
And so we'll be able to better dial in on the physics of what's going on in the chamber that way. I don't really foresee us dropping a whole lot lower, but yeah. Oh yes, and Nick Bonnet has asked if we fixed the load cell issue. Not in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
He texted me, and we did. So we're hopefully going to get some good thrust measurement today. We do need to increase our C-star efficiency largely to hit our target thrust, because I'd really rather not just throw more mass flow through the chamber if we don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Pretty chill right now. Okay, cell's getting cleared for one reason or another. I'd imagine they're gonna need to prime in the IPA line.
Mm-hmm. You know, Chan brought up a good point. Why can't we just be standing in the little bomb shelter?
Like behind the door?
Right behind the door. Because chains only go up for the lock screw. Chains go up so away.
But why would you just appeal up
Yeah.
You technically could, I suppose. I mean, that's why there are windows there.
What?
There are windows in the deck
Oh,
room
I thought that was
from
for
like the
wires.
60s.
Oh, I thought that was
right.
for wires.
No, physical windows from the
Oh.
60s, like blast windows, so you
Yeah.
could see the testing. So it's clearly designed that way, but as an extra precaution, I much prefer to.
Isn't it true that one's run? I guess the GLT wasn't built back.
Mm-hmm. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was
It was like, so Adam, we didn't get a great
420.
load cell measurement, so it was like 480, 450, somewhere like that.
Yeah, in that range.
Pound force. Our chamber pressure was a good 20 psi lower than target, so. Oh, and if you're on campus, I'd drop by the PSP general elections, which are going to happen at 7 p.m. Although we will not be because we are bad TS people, aka we are actively testing during elections. But the timelines wait for no man.
Democracy doesn't wait.
No, the timelines don't wait.
We have things to do.
Both don't wait. I don't know, you know.
Besides, this is the spring elections anyway.
True.
If there's an election you want to make, it's the fall one. Yeah. But Adam, like, chamber pressure has a pretty massive effect on thrust, so we weren't as close to our thrust of 550 as you would think. That 20 psi difference had an outsized impact on our thrust, as well as our lower C-star efficiency. The combination of those two, which are very, very linked, I would say, is why we got lower thrust than anticipated.
We're at 8 viewers.
W's in the chat. Not actually.
Last time we went off W's.
We did go off W's.
Yeah.
No, they're pretty bad.
I added Darren to put it.
Do we make any adjustments to the alignment of the
pin?
pin? There's not really much.
Shuttle.
Thank you, Adam. There's not really much. Adam, there's not really much we can do for the pintle alignment, though the chamber has been taken down and reassembled since the last test. We wanted to do an in-depth inspection after the first couple burns, and that all came back pretty positive. So, maybe, to answer your question. But time will tell.
I want to talk about some of the markings inside of the chamber.
Why did you mute us? Oh, you did.
Did we ask Ryan to get us?
Yes, he's here.
He's here.
What was your question?
The marks inside the chamber.
Oh yeah, we had some coking in the chamber, and also a white streak, which some thought would potentially be an issue due to a block channel, but that has been verified to not be the case. So weird things, weird coincidences. We'll see what happens, I suppose. We're pretty sure that if the chamber could handle 10 seconds, it could handle 20. The primary concern is, however, the injector. There are questions as to that if that ever reached steady state in manifolds.
You're not 10?
Really low thermal conductivity.
Oh, thermal sensing, yeah. That's interesting.
It's a question.
Really low? Okay, not the pintle. Okay.
No, not the pintle. We're pretty sure the pintle hit thermal steady state. We're unsure about the manifolds. If there's anywhere that damage would occur at 20 seconds and not 10, it would probably be the manifolds. But they looked pretty damn good after the birth test in the 10 second, so I'm not super concerned.
So there's concern with maldistribution, which could be a problem for the 22nd, as long as we exaggerate the issue.
I guess. I mean, you mean injector maldistribution?
Yeah.
Womp womp. I mean, like,
I
what are you
know.
gonna do about it?
Yeah. The longer burn will, if it's at any hotspots, it will only exaggerate the issue.
Potentially, but
That's fine.
there's really only one way to find out.
Right.
It'll be exciting either way.
Yep. Entertainment guaranteed.
Entertainment guaranteed, so true.
Or is it exciting? I guess it is.
It's both.
It's
You know, Stathis is on board the shuttle. You should be by now.
probably that's 6:30.
No, 6.
The meeting here?
Well, why not? I mean, we can't make the prop meeting, bring the prop meeting to us.
Right. In the expo?
Yep.
Adam asked, "You make any adjustments to the line of the Pinto?"
That's what I was answering a while ago.
Oh, you did?
I was saying as much as we could. We reassembled the chamber, but that's kind of it.
Right, yeah. Gabriel's waiting for the shuttle.
Yay!
Do you know if it would get to stew right now? It's not stew. It's
It
two
is
spots.
It is.
Is it stew? Oh, okay.
It should come around every 30 minutes, I believe.
Yeah.
Do we have plans?
Do the deal.
I'm not convinced we have enough pressure in the fab shop to do it anywhere except the stand. So, no. To answer your question. Dual valve water flows. Controller water flows.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Great news, everyone! Our closed loop control for our throttle valves has been working as of last night.
Or this morning, depending on where you count.
Water, which I should translate well.
Yeah. So that means, that's promising for our throttle campaign. The only thing we're kind of concerned about is how the throttle valves handle under a higher pressure, but that'll only be able to be verified through
Yeah.
cold flows on the 10K stand.
So, yeah, we'll see what's up.
We need to schedule a TRR.
You need to schedule a planning meeting first. Let me check in on the folks. You all should probably do this and listen in. It's in the right channel.
Awesome. Good day, great day. In terms of weather, like
yeah.
even the first Hotfire day,
It was indeed, but it was fun.
yeah, the sun actually came out just while we were about to Hotfire. Yep. And I don't know. Today too was like yesterday was a bit bad with winds and clouds and really brightened up today. I feel like there might be a correlation there. Maybe it affects our moods. And then we just actually get the testing. Because every other day there's been bad weather, we just canceled or postponed testing.
Yeah. I like the Hotfire in the rain once, though. I think that would be cool.
That'd be interesting. More water cooling.
Okay.
Okay. I mean the rain would probably make it to TADPOLE with winds and stuff.
Yeah, then we obliterate the rain,
Yeah.
the raindrops.
Steam it.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
It would just disintegrate on.
I was doing that slow
on
motion. Yeah. I mean, deluge systems existed with like, we were considering at some point, but I think you just dropped it. I mean, it's not necessary. Basically, not hitting the ground. Without
Yeah.
moving. But Toad, though, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Might not be really necessary. I know Rare did do it. Or,
They didn't. They just had like a steel plate or something.
yeah, reusable weapon. Not a reusable, replaceable one. Because especially the vibrations, you don't want, you're basically directly hitting the ground under you.
Yeah.
Leather vehicle.
Yeah, and then like the deflection of like
The sound waves, yeah. And the water itself as well.
and the heat.
Oh yeah, the heat. Yeah. Oh, the heat. Yeah, heat too. Sorry, it's not
We can't for our electronics,
It's also colder in Switzerland.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Shout out my fluids lab group.
Are they watching?
We're currently working on the lab report.
Like, you tonight?
Not exactly.
Okay.
Due Thursday, but we kind of have it done by tonight.
That torch.
No.
Chat, what was that?
See them? We're getting no updates on the lab.
Yeah.
I'm not about to leave after French stuff. I'll just wait until you get stuff.
Okay.
Oh, fantastic.
Fuel flows imminent.
In a minute?
Imminent. T-minus a minute.
In a
minute? Gold flows T minus imminent.
In a minute?
No.
In a minute?
In a minute.
It's like
In a minute.
In a minute, it's the same thing as imminent.
Oh, in a minute?
In a minute.
In
No.
a minute is not. You know when it is.
It's
Imminent is like it's all could happen. Shitty. But
I'm looking at you first, Steve.
honestly, I think chat loves us. Oh. We're just having fun as the viewers.
Shit, that was just a purge.
Nope. Far out you go. Pretty sure it's the torch.
No, it's frozen.
No, bars more big.
Not on this one. Here. Hit escape, like click it and hit escape. And then just refresh.
I love how in the event of it blowing up, it would also just freeze like that. We refresh
Did you
it.
hit play?
Wait.
There you go. You hitting. Wait, what? Freshman? What?
Huh?
You were freshman?
No, once we refresh it,
Oh.
then you will see the damage. Or it will just go on the floor.
Oh, okay. Wow, it's being big.
It's ugly.
Oh, looks like we just had our IPA cold flow. Wow, this camera sucks.
Sorry, chat, the lag, internet issues. That was interesting. Let's find out how well I went. I guess we just find it out. The throttle valves are not in place, right?
The what?
The throttle valves.
No, they're not on. The throttle valves are not on. They'll go on after the static campaign.
You should have just put them on and put them all the way on. Let me just do that. No?
You gotta verify that it works. You have to recheck all over again. And
Right. I mean, we do that anyway, the throttle test. I guess, yeah. The number of bottles might decrease. Oh, wait, no, it's just much, maybe.
I'm just waiting and watching.
It's the one thing.
There's my mouse.
Frozen.
Where did it go? And then
I see the wires moving.
well, I want to zoom in on the camera.
Oh, you can do that? Oh, no way.
Want to zoom?
Probably take a second.
You're not taking that long. There you go.
Nice. Yeah, it took me a lot of time.
That's fun. I don't have to go out there and mess with it.
Screen is frozen. Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah, let's find out.
With the clutch.
I don't think it's right on the internet.
I don't think so. Where's the Ethernet cable I used last time?
Thank you, Adam. Oh.
Probably. Okay, well, here's.
Not even. Maybe one already.
Does he have a port on his laptop?
I don't see it. I don't know if another type of Ethernet. Oh, here. He's an adapter. Yeah, he's on.
Oh, okay. So he's on.
He is on Ethernet.
And then we can mess with the camera settings.
Is there autofocus?
We can just reduce the quality. It is at 4K.
What's wrong with that?
We should be at 180p.
For better refresh. Oh.
Oh shit.
Try the other one.
This camera here.
That one's 180 degrees.
Oh, whoops. Stream. Oh, here we go. This is something.
Okay. I think this is streaming.
We're fine.
You know what? We get another one that way?
Yeah, we can. Here. I don't know what we want. Stream. We should be fine. We're not streaming before.
The door's open. If you want to go check them.
Yeah, sure. Did it do anything?
Kind of. It's gonna be kicking around, but check the live stream. You're still frozen.
Stream is frozen. Is the stream frozen or is the
The stream's frozen.
is it these?
No.
No, those are not frozen. It just caught a couple of frames just while like you just left, but then it's back
It's back.
to be frozen. Yeah.